The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and a very Merry Christmas to you all. I'm Carol Kidu Jr. with the news. In this edition, Bougainville government optimistic, festive season washed away, and touch rugby tournament concludes. After 6 years of waiting for the Bougainville referendum results to be tabled in the National Parliament for the ratifying process, the Bougainville government is optimistic to have their autonomous region gain sovereign state status to complete the Bougainville peace and agreement process in a few years from now. Speaking during the 2026 budget session by the autonomous Bougainville government, President Ismail Torama has assured the House that the ratifying of the referendum results will take place as soon as possible next year before 2027, which is the set date for Bougainville to gain their independent status.
The ratifying process of the independence referendum results by Bougainvilleans is what everyone is waiting for to see. If PNG is really certain to release Bougainville as an independent nation. On November 23, 2019, 97.7% Bougainvilleans voted for independence. However, the last part of Bougainville peace agreement to be ratified is yet to be tabled and consulted between Bougainville government and PNG government. Bougainville President Ismail Torama, while in the discussion of its region's budget, urged its members to work together as one Bougainville to walk into 2026 and witness the looming ratifying process.
So Bougainville will prevail, will go towards the pathway of our constitution-making process. So you become up a Republican nation moving forward. Me like you me clear lo disla. So Parliament mi talk nogat em wari blongen. And we talk him and fake parliament of Papua New Guinea, and we work him amendment of part 14, long fake constitution of Papua New Guinea. We like you me clear long him. You me clear now you me move forward. If they say no, long ratification, long 97.7, we will move ahead. Panguna by my opinion by June next year. So that you me not can cross number long you me lo yellow talk long money. Even the Facebook people, me like warning you. Milak wani na mito konsem by you looking that talk long mipla lo Bougainville mipla yok long movie go inside the law lo talk long something where you give him mipla something where national constitution you took right now you look savvy now you give him this autonomous Bougainville government, otherwise it will be a fake autonomous Bougainville government.
The Bougainville leaders are serious with the independence pathways and felt a sense of responsibility to end the freedom that costed more than 20,000 lives during this headline crisis. Panguna Mine is also said to be reopened to boost Bougainville's independence in their independence pathways. President Torama made it clear that as Bougainville gains independence, they want to be free from geopolitical influence from Australia and PNG when it comes to Panguna Mine.
By June, we will open Panguna Mine. I don't care how much it will take. Like in Australia, you come on the geopolitical agenda blow you. I don't like it. Even the national government, me like you come on the geopolitical agenda blow you. Big plus something me like long, bringing me come long forward long. You me, all get the line is I talk about you make beg lo Papua New Guinea. We are not beggars.
Michael Tamtipais, TV1 News.
Families in Managalas Oro province are facing a bleak Christmas after heavy rains caused the Pongani River to overflow. Floodwaters have destroyed food and cash crop gardens and cut off access to nearby areas, leaving villagers struggling to survive during the festive season. A heavy downpour on Sunday afternoon between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. caused the Pongani River to overflow, washing away cocoa, coffee, vanilla, and other food gardens along the river banks.
So now the level of Pongani River is high, and due to the wet crossing, there's no vehicle here. People from town to get to the village, or from the village to get to the town, so now the life is difficult, and people couldn't reach town on time and couldn't reach village or reach Managalas on time. This is one of the concern I'm trying to raise it for the public, especially for our leaders, to intervene, to assist the locals here in Managalas, especially Kaura, Awaru, Numba, and Dareki, and Kawawoki. So now the only option is that men using the rope and then cross the river to the other side, look for garden, and then back in the afternoon by using the ropes.
The flood destroyed both cash crops and food gardens, leaving families without income or food for the festive season. Many now face Christmas with little to celebrate.
Na mi plalo place kanaka, na mi lo chief man lo place apisari, mi tok na ni mi tok na mi tok save orsen. Lo rain put down, na water tight come up, ogre something, bagarapim, coffee, na vanilla, na buay, coconut, kai, ogre something and me destroy and finish. Na mi pra very true lo desra. How about me stop? Or how about me kisim strong? O sem na mi pla, mi very true lo desra.
With water levels still high, villagers are facing dangerous conditions to reach what remains of their gardens. Local leaders are calling for urgent assistance. The situation is being monitored by the locals, but families in Managalas are spending this Christmas struggling to recover from the floods. Port Moresby celebrations are getting a sweet new twist thanks to a young entrepreneur turning chocolates into creative bouquets. Terry Rangan, 25 years old, started Auntie Tricks Creations earlier this year. Her small SME produces gifts, gift packages, and chocolate bouquets for graduations, birthdays, and festive events. A viral TikTok video showcasing her chocolate creations triggered a surge in orders, highlighting the growing demand for unique, personalized gifts.
So we started off with graduation lace in March this year, and after I saw how the demand was, I decided to actually start growing the business. And after that, I got a few ideas of doing up bouquets, so chocolate bouquets. So I started with doing it for one of my cousins for her birthday, and then when I posted it online, they were asking to purchase them. So one of the videos went viral on our TikTok page, also the same name, Auntie Tricks Creations. And that's when I realized that there was a huge demand for this, and no one else was doing it.
What began as a small neighborhood effort now delivers to corporate clients, schools, and families. Bulk orders from ADT Global and local funeral homes have added to the busy schedule. Each chocolate bouquet is crafted carefully with single orders completed in less than 30 minutes.
Seeing customers happy to see their bouquets, and it's a different type of feeling. And yeah, I think it's like just seeing them happy, the kids and even adults too, like who doesn't love chocolates?
Delivery challenges remain a hurdle, with Rangan relying on third-party services during the festive season. She plans to invest in her own vehicle next year and open a small shop.
I would encourage a lot of other young people to find like whatever your passion is and invest in that and just believe in yourself and put the work in, and you'll just see opportunities coming in from like every direction.
From a small startup to a thriving business, Auntie Trix Creations proves that passion and creativity can turn simple ideas into a sweet success story for all. Following NCD and Central Assistant Commissioner of Police Benjamin Turi's call for more neighborhood watch initiatives, the Gerahu Stage 1 community has taken a bold step to implement this initiative in their community. The Neighborhood Watch was launched on December 11, 2025, aimed at curbing lawlessness and supporting police in safeguarding the community during this festive season.
Addressing lawlessness in their community was the main force behind the establishment of the Gerahu Stage 1 Neighborhood Watch initiative, which is coordinated and managed by 12 like-minded individuals consisting mainly of youths. It is facilitated through Zone 1 and Zone 2 with specific areas of allocation that the members can patrol, especially in the evening and early hours of the morning. Zone 1 coordinator Steven Dipuro said this program is in partnership with the local community, Gerahu Police, and the Office of the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Benjamin Turi.
Neighborhood Watch program and keeping our community safe and peaceful during the festive season. That's our main agenda, why we started all this. So we started on the 11th of December. We've launched the program, partnership with NCDC and NCD Central Commander Mr. Ben Turi's office.
He said involving the youths in this program helps mitigate minor crimes usually committed by youths in the community.
Kind of headache na this kind inside the community na creating social unrest na this kind within our community, especially our youths. So why don't we engage the youth in proper, better, something positive that they can feel that they are doing something positive, giving back to the community. So
he said the positive impact this program has achieved so far is that the community is safe to move freely, especially in the late hours of the night and early hours of the morning. Witnessing the impact this program transformed, the community itself has stepped in to support the program through cash and kind.
Community looking what positive impact this was doing in the communities. The youth were starting to take responsibility in this kind in their own behavior and this kind. So a lot of the help that we've been getting was from the community.
Speaking on behalf of the community, Melinda John thanked the youths for taking ownership of law and order by helping police curb lawlessness at the community level.
Like we come and we help contribute coffee or whatever, like they need to keep them going until morning. So we really appreciate with what they are doing.
Meanwhile, ACP Turi called on all suburbs in the city and the central province to initiate their own community watch this festive season.
Every suburb already come on board with a lot of neighborhood watch, every street. So we will encourage those areas in the city who have not come together as a group in a little section lot in the streets like Waigani and Waigani Drive, Pipigari Street.
Chief Executive Officer of Southern Highlands Provincial Health Authority, Joseph Birisi, has offered words of comfort to business owners who lost their businesses to the fire on Friday, 19th December 2025. He described the 19th December as Black Friday and stated how the health sector in the province depends on those business to meet its daily needs.
Labeling 19th of December as Black Friday, Southern Islands Provincial Health Authority CEO Joseph Birisi said this day was one of the saddest and most devastating moments in the province's history. He offered sympathy to the business houses and property owners and said the Southern Islands Provincial Health Authority stands in solidarity with the business community, whose contributions have been vital in sustaining health services in the province.
On behalf of the management and the board of the Southern Islands Provincial Health Authority, I want to pass my sorry or condolence to both for the infrastructure, the building, and also for those leased out or rented the facility, the buildings, running the business in there and got their cargoes and other things, even in cash, got bent.
SHPHA operates over 170 health facilities across the province, including Mendi Provincial Hospital with close to 1,000 staff in both government and church-run facilities. He said these facilities and staff rely directly on local businesses for supplies, including fuel, rations, hardware, stationery and other essentials, and the destruction is not only their loss, but the sector's loss as well.
Their loss is also our loss as well. And we share this moment together with them, this grief and this sorrow, meaning that we are also affected one way or the other. We get our services directly from them. We are one of the sector that we promote local SMEs. Since we became PHA, we have been supporting that. We rarely go to big centers like Agen and other centers to get our rations and our materials, including hardware materials, even fuel, even any other business that happens within Mendi, and for us to get services. We directly get our things from those businesses.
Dr. Birisi recounted the many challenges these businesses have faced over the years, but how they have remained resilient and have continued to serve the province with courage and sacrifice over the decades. He appealed to the authorities, including the national and provincial governments, district development authorities, the Mendi town management and development partners, to respond to this disaster with urgency. He called for critical town services like water supply, fire service and waste management to be prioritized, as without these services, neither businesses nor institutions can operate effectively. Ruth Rungola, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. After the break, Kadip 2 concludes and the Angred PDL 8 awareness concludes.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Tooks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
The Toyota JD Hi-Ace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hi-Ace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hi-Ace bus and experience the Hi-Ace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectation.
new Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner with an irresistible fragrance that lasts all day long, creating a field of flowers in every corner of your home with an irresistible fragrance that lasts and lasts all day long. Fabuloso, irresistible fragrance.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice. Skell Life.
I fell in love on a pirate ship and I'm moving to Aruba.
People think that moving abroad, all of your problems disappear. No, they don't.
90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Wednesdays, 8:30 on TLC.
The NBA on ESPN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire or who will shock the world. We don't know which bucket will break some hearts, who's showing up courtside, if dynasties will ever dynasty again. And we don't know which play will become a poster. But we do know that for tip-off, Christmas, finals, and everywhere in between,
Stop playing with me.
ESPN is your home for hoops.
Welcome back. The 72 million kina contract signed for Wewak Airport on Tuesday, December 23, 2025, marks the end of the second phase of the Civil Aviation Development Investment Project, or CADIP. CADIP was initiated in 2009 in partnership with the Asian Development Bank to help address PNG's deteriorating civil aviation infrastructure across the airports owned and operated by the National Airports Corporation.
Phase 2 of the Civil Aviation Development Investment Project, or CADIP-2, officially concluded on Tuesday, December 23, 2025, with the signing of the contract for Boram Airport in East Sepik Province. Acting Managing Director of the National Airports Corporation, Dominic Kaumu, made this known after the contract, valued at approximately 72 million kina, was awarded to the China Railway Construction Engineering Group Company and China Overseas Engineering Group Company Limited joint venture.
Over the past 24 months, we started with Gurney and we finished with Wewak this morning. And that's basically all the CADIP-2 program projects done, with the exception of Goilala and Finschhafen. We will sign another contract in January for Tokwa, so that we can support the airlines. We can support the airlines and the government vision in bringing all those new aircrafts in and give them the opportunity to drive revenue and save our people by going through the major airports. We have so far delivered Guinea to New Guinea. They're doing that now. Very soon we will deliver Hoskins by the end of this year.
CADIP was initiated in 2009 after the PNG government approached the Asian Development Bank to assist in the form of a multi-tranche financing facility loan. This was to help address the country's deteriorating civil aviation infrastructure across the airports owned and operated by the National Airports Corporation. Meantime, NAC is advancing long-term development planning under the proposed Civil Aviation Development Investment Program Phase 3. Feasibility studies are underway with the Asian Development Bank for a runway extension and terminal expansion at Mount Hagen Airport. Other airports with asphalt surfacing, which already support Boeing 737 and Airbus A220 operations, include the Port Moresby International Airport, Nadzab Tomodachi International Airport in Morobe Province, Kavieng Airport in New Island Province, Momote Airport in Manus, and Gurney Airport in Milne Bay Province. At Tokwa Airport in East New Britain Province, the first layer of asphalt surfacing was completed in 2024 and is awaiting the second layer asphalt to further strengthen the runway. Kamela Guare, TVWAN News.
The Simbu Provincial Health Authority has recognized the dedication of its disease control staff while announcing new support for HIV and tuberculosis testing across the province. Health leaders say the commitment shown by workers in 2025 has saved lives and strengthened services in all 6 districts. The Disease Control Office under the Simbu Provincial Health Authority held its Christmas function on December 23, 2025 at Sunrise Lodge in Kundiawa. The event, themed Being Hero of 2025, brought together hardworking staff from the 6 districts, senior management, and program coordinators. During the function, the office announced the purchase of 3 microscope machines for Kerouagi Rural District Hospital, Chuave Rural District Hospital, and Koge Health Center. The equipment will support HIV and TB testing, improving data collection, and ensure patients receive the correct treatment. Simbu Provincial Director of Public Health, Anrel Mame, praised the commitment of staff who continue to serve despite challenges.
And humility, we are here to serve one purpose. For some short time, working on this very good. We will dig an extra mile into the achievement of what we do today.
Disease Control Coordinator Stephen Joe said staff working under the HIV and TB programs played a critical role in protecting communities.
Thank you to the SIPA management under the leadership of Dr. Ken Kasi. With his wisdom, we can help assist the district and the provincial laboratory team to help assist in the diagnosis and treatment of TB and HIV/AIDS program in the province. We are the heroes for 2025, and we must maintain his standard for year. Thank you, one and all, for keeping 2025 alive, and we should continue next year, 2026. Work must quiet, Naimi must stop it, until one time I'm calling me off and by me arrest.
Health officials say the new testing equipment and the dedication of frontline workers will strengthen HIV and TB care in Simbu Province, improving health outcomes for communities in all 6 districts. A 2-day awareness program conducted by the executives of Angore PDL 8 concluded on high note, with beneficiaries informed on the next steps they will take following the securing of 12 million kina in business development grants last week. Rex Litter with this report.
The awareness was led by the chairman of 5 Blocks Investment Limited, the landowner company of PDL 8 landowners, with the aim to inform landowners of their achievement in finally securing 12 million kina in business development grants. Chairman Sako Kasen Tolape and his team told the landowners during the awareness that the money must go straight to business activities identified under their respective business plans.
Business development grant, from my understanding,
the awareness started on Tuesday, December 23rd at Angore Wellhead 1715. December 24th was a long day with 2 separate venues set for the program, and the team attended to both. Awareness took place at Dauli Junior High School in the first part of the day, where landowners of Hagombe Block 1716 and Awatangi Block 1787 landowners participated. The awareness didn't reach Purani Block 1642, but they were informed about the purpose of the awareness program. Landowners embraced the news that their long-awaited BDG was now in their umbrella company's account.
Story or man meri or samlo karai, because always lagan or man finish that tasol. Also to working Christian everywhere na using mi plana. Also kissing money na also establishments. We almost have scam lo crown na. Also now you come also mi working Christian na come now you talk to na start one then talking mi plus straight also using money na you come also almost have talking Mibla orsem so now mibla to tingu orsem. You see money kam na. You yet you come long garam straight na. You yet you togi mibla ya mibla sa orsem. This time money mibla na. You true bla di diablo mibla.
Chairman said early next year they will launch their investment projects. He said they have missed out on many investment opportunities in the last 15 years since the gas project commenced. Therefore, they will do all they can to make up for the time lost. He thanked the landowners for their patience over the years and thanked those who participated in the awareness exercise. He also thanked those who supported him in securing the BDG grant. Rex Litter, TVWAN News.
In his Christmas message, the Chief Executive Officer of Manalos Aviation, Captain Jürgen Roux, reflected on this year's success and hard lessons. He acknowledged the effort put in by the dedicated staff of Manalos and especially the Mountain Area Medical Airlift or MAMA Foundation.
When sharing his Christmas message, the Chief Executive Officer of Manalos Aviation, Captain Jürgen Roux, said this year has been one of challenges, resilience, and remarkable teamwork. Captain Roux, who is also the Director for Mountain Area Medical Airlift or MAMA Foundation, said he is immensely proud of their dedicated staff, partners, and supporters who continue to go above and beyond to ensure that critical medical evacuations and humanitarian flights reach those who need them most. Together, they have made a real difference in saving lives and bringing hope to families during their most difficult moments. Captain Roux outlined that Christmas is a time of reflection, gratitude, and compassion. It reminds us of the importance of humanity, unity, and service to others, the values that are deeply embedded in the work they do at Manalos Aviation and MAMA Foundation. As we approach the end of the year, he took the opportunity to extend his heartfelt Christmas greetings to everyone, to Manalos partners, stakeholders, and the communities they serve, saying thank you for your trust, cooperation, and unwavering support throughout the year. Your belief in Manalos' mission strengthens their resolve to continue serving with excellence and compassion. MAMA Foundation has medevaced over 500 patients since 2021. In 2024, the foundation medevaced 54 patients from remote villages and 88 from rural health facilities. MAMA Foundation has a fully staffed medevac department with flying nurses, pilots, and a doctor, making it the only aviation operator in Papua New Guinea to employ a full-time medevac team and equipment on standby 24/7 for any medevac call-out and is amongst the most experienced in the country. Their medevac operation is on standby in Ley and Kokopo 7 days a week with the ability to deploy a medevac team within 20 minutes of a call-out and reach the furthest patients within 2 hours. Camila Guare, TVWAN News.
We apologize. We are unable to bring to you the market report at this time as BSP will not be providing the report on public holidays. We'll have more stories after the break, though.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's OneTalk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's OneTalk Wallet. PSP's OneTalk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
Long year 2024, 7 baby i-born one time HIV. HIV ikan go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama ikat HIV, long time long karim baby, na time baby isusu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama, long lookout him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bell mama clinic, na kisim antenatal check. Time yumi pan him sick HIV ariap, o time bell mama i positive penis, early treatment ikan save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV eagle long baby. This lutok sawa ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Hands full? No problem. Use your voice to talk to TISA Bank.
Hey Siri, send 100 kina to mom.
Sending 100 kina.
Just say it and Siri does the rest. Super convenient, safe and secure. Always with you. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
Hi.
Yes.
Can I get a loan for my PNV contract?
You need to fill out these forms, these ones, and then you can get back to me. Okay?
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Not here. Not right now.
Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Of course, Kenny. I'll take down your details. I'll help with the credit check.
Thank you.
And I'll help with your business plan.
1 car Kenny, 20 car Kenny, 1000 car Kenny. FinCorp, fast forward your finance from zero to hero.
Thanks for staying with us. Canterbury Bulldogs enforcer Viliame Kikau, through his Kikau Academy, has partnered with Australian toy company Kid Stuff to organize a 2-day toy drive from December 19th to the 20th, distributing gifts to orphanages, women's shelters and children's charities throughout Fiji. The initiative was aimed at bringing joy to families this festive season, but for Kikau, the cause was deeply personal.
There is a house built out of stone.
Growing up in Fiji, Viliame Kikau remembers Christmas being a difficult time for many families who couldn't afford to buy gifts for their kids.
Growing up in Fiji, for me or for myself, Christmas we don't really expect to get any presents or anything back in the islands. The biggest thing we could get is a good meal. That is more than enough for us back in Fiji. So life is tough. That is sort of the motivation behind this. Hopefully this toy drive would bring happiness to most of his kids.
Kikau explains they came up with this initiative because they wanted to give back to the families who are doing it tough back home and make this Christmas a bit more joyous for them.
Obviously, myself coming from Fiji, I know how tough life is growing up in the islands. And yeah, as I said before, if this drive could just give a bit of a smile in some of the kids' faces this festive season, it'd give me a lot of joy. So yeah.
Kikau has long used his academy as more than just a development pathway for rugby league talent. It regularly engages in community support programs aimed at creating opportunities and providing relief for families in need, particularly in his homeland. The Bulldogs forward said he was grateful for the partnership with Kid Stuff, which helped turn the idea into reality.
Toy drive in Fiji, a Christmas toy drive we've named it, accompanied with the my academy, the Kikau Academy, giving out presents, toys to the unfortunate kids that are in the orphanages, and hopefully it will put a smile on their face this festive season.
The toy drive will have reached hundreds of children across multiple regions, spreading Christmas cheer to communities often overlooked during the holiday season. Terry Long with TVWAN News.
Turning overseas, the small number of Christians still in Gaza have celebrated Christmas early this week because they are unable to make their normal pilgrimage to Bethlehem. After the 2-year war, only a few hundred Christians remain in the besieged enclave, and despite the ceasefire, they say conditions in the strip still haven't significantly improved.
Christmas Mass held early in Gaza. For many, this church has also been their shelter.
With constant strikes and shelling, life was not easy, and the church itself was also shelled.
Gaza's tiny Christian community is marking another year of war, hunger and destruction. A fragile ceasefire has provided some relief, but the ongoing struggles of displaced people are dampening many traditional festivities.
Our house was destroyed in the first week of the war. We used to go and see it and tried to fix a few things, but it is not fit for living in.
The Catholic Church estimates more than 1,000 Christians, about 2/3 of those in the enclave, left during the war. But those who remain are trying to capture some of the Christmas spirit.
We are holding a few activities for the children to help with their mental health.
We remember how we used to live before the war, how we had a house where we used to decorate a tree. I mean, we would start preparing for Christmas a month before.
It's hard not to reminisce about what's been lost.
Houses, hospitals, schools, everyday life, people live in tents. So the situation remains very, very, very problematic. But I feel also, in a way, a desire of a new beginning. And this is something positive that also is very hopeful.
A wish to feel joy despite the pain.
Well, before the shoppers hit the streets and Father Christmas's elves dust off their toy-making machines, South Australian woman Faye Taylor is elbow-deep in flour, sugar and sweet sherry. She bakes 500 traditional Christmas cakes to raise money for people in need overseas, something she's been doing for almost 2 decades.
Taylor's kitchen, you can feel the spirit of Christmas.
They definitely know me as the cake lady.
Baking Christmas cakes for her community in SA's Riverland is an almost 20-year tradition.
Every year I increased my numbers because the orders just kept coming in and in and in, and now I sort of think I'm capping it.
With 500 orders, she begins in October with a well-practiced recipe and dashes of sweet apera.
And every mix of my cake has one of those in it. That sweet apera from Peter Lemon's wine in the brosser.
Her baking is so intense she uses an industrial mixer and fills up fridges and eskies before wrapping each cake individually.
People tell me I'm crazy, but I don't believe I'm crazy.
She's selling the cakes to raise money for people in need in Africa and Indonesia.
The money that I make all goes back direct to them.
As December nears, Faye loads up her car and begins dropping cakes off for families to enjoy on Christmas Day.
When God tells me to stop, I'll stop. But right now, I'm open to keep them going.
Delivered with goodwill and a Merry Christmas.
Our screens may be filled with images of happy families celebrating Christmas, but some find the festive season a lonely time. To combat isolation, some people are spending the holidays with friends if they can't do it with family, and community groups are banding together to share the love.
Jumping into the festive season and shaking off the holiday blues. Government data shows Australians are connecting less with one another, both online and in person, and Christmas can be an especially lonely time. In Darwin, the nation's smallest capital city, these mates are instead focusing on the chance to celebrate Friendsmas, a get-together with chosen family marking the festive season.
It's the people you meet
in places that are fantastic like Darwin, that you want to spend your time and eat good food and have good few drinks. But yeah, it definitely helps with a lot of the maybe loneliness you feel at this time of year, living away from family and feeling maybe disconnected.
I'd like to make it an annual tradition. My wife is very keen on setting it up most years, and so is a very close friend, Dana. So I just let them host and organise.
That need to connect over the holidays continues from the smaller capital cities to Australia's largest.
If you switch on the television, you're always being reminded that it's the festive, joyful period, that people are coming together, and there are so many people that are not in that situation. So it's a constant reminder that you are alone.
In Sydney, an 800-strong army of volunteers prepare weekly meal services, helping combat loneliness and food insecurity.
Regardless of whether there's 100 people here or 250 people here or whatever it is, just fosters a sense of community, and people sit on big tables next to each other and they talk to people who they probably wouldn't have talked to otherwise.
Over in Perth, Christmas Lunch in the Park is serving up 3-course feasts for about 1,500 marginalised and lonely people.
You've got space for extras on Christmas Day. Reach out to your friends that might be isolated, that might not have family close by. Invite them over. You'll have a fun time.
The holidays may feel isolating, but it's important to remember you're not alone. Connecting with friends and the local community can help.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Start your day by doing the 1, 2, 3 with Colgate. Wake up. Brush your teeth. And smile. Smile throughout your day with Colgate.
Four-hour service. Always there when we need them the most. They risk their lives to save mine. They are ordinary people doing extraordinary things. They are our everyday heroes. St. John Ambulance, trusted to care.
For tasty and a delicious meal choice for your enjoyment, Prima is the name you can trust. For guaranteed meal satisfaction during special occasions or that daily meal, Prima is the name you can trust. Yes, it is. Safe to eat, quality assured, and undoubtedly satisfying. Available at your nearest wholesales or supermarket stores. Prima always tastes great.
It's NFL season on ESPN.
Energy, energy, energy!
You know what that means. Friday, busy.
What a start!
Monday, locked off all day.
For this place absolutely buzzing.
Tuesday, sorry, got plans.
Wide open, touchdown!
It's that toe-tapping, pick-sixing, game-winning drive time of year.
Wow, what a catch!
So fill your calendar. The NFL is on ESPN.
Merry Christmas from the Pacifica Victoria Choir.
Watch us perform on ABC Australia's TV special A Pacific Christmas on TVWAN Pacific.
Marami singini sudu.
Mere kerihimete.
Manuia le Kirismasi.
Mele klikimaka.
Feliz Navidad!
He's going to have a
Welcome back. The Destiny Touch Rugby Inclusive Tournament, sponsored by Destiny Transformation, successfully concluded with great community involvement. The event was part of a broader financial inclusion program aimed at empowering the Gerahu community, facilitated by Mama Bank and TISA Bank, and also served as a platform for account opening.
The Destiny Touch and Financial Inclusion Program tournament featured 20 teams competing in round-robin format. What's missing in communities is that many young and prominent rugby league players generally don't have bank accounts until reaching a certain point in their careers. The program emphasized the importance of players having accounts and engaging in SME for their self-support. The tournament concluded with the final series on Tuesday, 23 December, with the results as follows. GS1 Crushers defeated Taumaku with tries scored by Getsi Dogono and Tommy in the third and fourth playoffs. In the grand final, Deggy Dogs were victorious over Genesis Chiefs with tries to Valentina and Junior and a lone try by Roger Emmanuel. Awards and prizes included 1,000 kina as first prize to Deggy Dogs, 500 kina to Genesis Chiefs as second prize, 300 kina to GS Crushers, and 100 kina to Taumaku as fourth prize. Award for the top try scorer went to Roger Emmanuel with 7 tries, while Michael Cora was awarded the man of the match. The tournament successfully combined sports with social development and financial empowerment, fostering community spirit and encouraging financial responsibility among players and the Gerahu community. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
After Day 5 of the NCD Governors Cup Women's Round-Robin Tournament today at the University Oval, the stage is set for the top-tier teams' playoffs, leading to the grand final on Saturday.
John Robin, coach of Mosama FC, shared his thoughts following today's final round-robin clash between the top-ranked teams, Mosama FC and Sisters FC. It was a tightly contested affair, with both teams settling for a 0-0 draw at full time. This outcome places both teams in equal top positions with 3 wins and a draw each. The winner will now be decided by a goal difference before the playoffs are determined. Coach John Robert expressed great confidence, highlighting that his team has had a strong run since the tournament started on Sunday, registering 3 wins, but faced an equally strong opponent today in Sisters FC, who also boasted several seasoned players. Despite the tough competition, Robert is content with the draw.
Side the competition, I'm alright as all. Isa mugataman all come pilay, so even not take him anything away from the opponent where by me can play against him also. Every game me come, we must prepare na come. Na isa tournament, so every game must win for SME plus M club. So come the last game do now round robin. Me play this kami to kone. Me play achieve one goal dum plan play come lem, so me play finish osem. Maybe me play ba finish on top lo leader lo competition lo team lo a pool lo me play.
Robert explained that the name Musama represents players from Momase, Samarai and Manus who reside in various suburbs of NCD.
So, me play all mix. Me play some play come lo Gerahu, some play come lo South Side, 9 Mile, East Boroko. So me play just come up in one play team talo. So me play just single team all pagkikinim dong play one man ma Paul Stappen play kambungim na me play okay sila team. Just lo interest all because Christmas no karon something, so imi try lari mo play sports, so no can lari mo go away lo napa activities. Yes, me play against team online niya, me play tie up, so me play come down to the wire, so side by win, I'm go on top. But since yesterday me play win, all win, but maybe I got one play against, so me play by clear lo this lo go on top.
Coach Robert said he is quietly confident that his team is in good stand after going through the round-robin undefeated with 3 wins and a draw against Sisters today. There are 10 women's teams in pools of 5 registered to participate in this year's Governors' Cup, with the Cup winners walking away with 10,000 kina for the women and 15,000 kina for the men. Friday is a rest day before the finals on Saturday. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
The London Broncos have released their squad numbers for the 2026 championship season, and in doing so look to have assembled one of the strongest sides the second tier has ever seen.
Burr finds Walker 2-on-1 here, he must score, and he puts Tyndall in at the corner, easy as pie.
The Broncos have invested hugely in fresh talent since being taken over by Grant Westall and Darren Lockyer, with some huge names coming into the capital club, headlined by Kangaroo star Regan Campbell-Gillard. He takes number 8 in the squad assembled by Jason Demetrio, with fellow NRL recruit Siliva Avili wearing the number 13 shirt after he switched to England from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. It is almost an entirely new-look squad from the one which survived in the championship last year under the leadership of Mike Assels, who has remained with the club as head of rugby. Papua New Guinea star Morea Morea takes the number 1 shirt with a new halfback pairing of Connor O'Byrne and Dean Hawkins. Former Salford man Sam Davies returns and takes the number 9 jersey. There is an all-PNG centre partnership in the starting 13 with Rob Mathias and Alex Max wearing 3 and 4 respectively. The recruits Elliot Wallace and Liam Trindle are the starting wingers after being handed numbers 2 and 5. In all, London scored 29 players, leading many to question whether there's ever been a better championship side. They are overwhelming favourites to win the second tier, though that would not guarantee promotion to Super League. However, the Broncos are believed to be in a pole position for a place in the competition in 2027 through the IMG's grading criteria. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Australia will take an all-pace attack into tomorrow's 4th Ashes Test to face England, but the final 11 will be decided on tomorrow morning, with stand-in captain Steve Smith confirming selectors want another look at the MCG surface before making the final decision.
Australia's 11 will be decided tomorrow. It'll be based on the wicket. Steve Smith has already ruled out Todd Murphy. It means the Aussies will head into the 4th test with 4 quicks, opting for no spinner.
10 mils of grass, quite furry, quite green, so I dare say it's going to offer quite a bit. Particularly, I think tomorrow's similar conditions today, quite cold and overcast, so I dare say there's going to be quite a bit of movement in that surface.
It means Michael Neser, Jai Richardson and Brendan Doggett will fight for the final 2 spots. Steve Smith comes in with Pat Cummins and Nathan Lyon both ruled out with injury.
You just got to play what surface you're presented with, and this one out here looks like it's going to offer a fair bit of assistance for the seam bowlers, and the weather throughout the week looks conducive for that too.
It's the traditional MCG Christmas morning for the Australian side, but for fans outside it may have been a bit weird seeing the English side and the Aussies batting side by side.
It's happened for as long as I can remember on Christmas morning. It's usually a pretty quiet session. A couple of guys, mainly the batters, just come down, hit a couple of balls and get out of here and enjoy the festivities of the day.
While the series has been decided, the Aussies are still confident there is plenty to play for.
And that's all we have for sports. Now for the weather report.
In regional forecast, southern Port Moresby, partly cloudy with some rain showers and thunderstorms. Popondetta, partly cloudy with some showers, clearing to mostly fine. In Momase, Lae, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. In Madang, partly cloudy with some showers tonight. To the New Guinea Islands, Kaveng and Buka, cloudy with rain and thunderstorms. Kokopo Rabaul, partly cloudy with some rain showers, light. And Highlands region, Bans, Undiawa, Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with rain and thunderstorms. Ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours. Coral, Solomon and Bismarck seas, seas slight with northeast winds of 5 to 10 knots. Pacific Ocean, seas moderate with northeast winds of 5 to 15 knots. And coastal waters forecast. Waters of southern PNG, Indonesian border, to Daru to Kiwai Island, Kerema, Yule Island, Hood Point to Samarai Island, Cape Vogel and all Milne Bay Islands, to Huon Gulf to Finschhafen, seas 0.5 to 1 meter.
And that wraps up the news tonight. Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas day. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Hey PNG, guess what?
What?
You can save up to 34% on Digicel TV plans when you pay with Cell Money.
Nice, yeah.
And now, just visit a Cell Money agent or Digicel store to deposit money into your Cell Money wallet. Then dial *888# to buy your prepaid TV plan from your Cell Money wallet or use the Cell Money app and boom! Save up to 34%.
Yeah.
Now you can enjoy more entertainment for less, only with Cell Money, a product of Digicel.
It's Christmas in Adventure Bay.
Can you believe it's finally Christmas?
Until it all goes downhill.
Oh no! Christmas is mine!
This December,
Santa needs our help!
the Paw Patrol are heading off
Let's do this!
on their merriest adventure yet.
How do you fly this thing?
A Paw Patrol Christmas. Monday, December 15th. On Nick Jr.
The NBA is happening on Boxing Day. 5 games, 1 unforgettable lineup.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Buckets for breakfast, breakaways for dessert. It's the holiday tradition with star power from across the globe.
The stars, they are going to be out.
The best gift, you don't even have to unwrap it.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
NBA Boxing Day on ESPN.
Quick, it's going to start!
The Cartoonito Bunnies are inviting you to a holiday hop.
It sounds magical.
There'll be music, there'll be games, and maybe some silly surprises, and a little Christmas magic. So bounce on over and celebrate the festive season with all of your friends. Holiday Hop, every day, 7:30 a.m. on Cartoonito.
Love this holiday time of year.
A few weeks ago, the Queen and I were delighted to make a state visit to the Vatican, where we prayed with Pope Leo in a historic moment of spiritual unity. Together, we celebrated the Jubilee theme, Pilgrims of Hope. Pilgrimage is a word less used today, but it has particular significance for our modern world, and especially at Christmas. It is about journeying forward into the future, while also journeying back to remember the past and learn from its lessons. We did this during the summer as we celebrated the 80th anniversaries of VE and VJ Day. The end of the Second World War is now remembered by fewer and fewer of us as the years pass. But the courage and sacrifice of our servicemen and women, and the way communities came together in the face of such great challenge, carry a timeless message for us all. These are the values which have shaped our country and the Commonwealth. As we hear of division, both at home and abroad, they are the values of which we must never lose sight. For instance, it is impossible not to be deeply moved by the ages of the fallen, as the gravestones in our war cemeteries remind us. The young people who fought and helped save us from defeat in both world wars were often only 18, 19, or 20 years of age. Journeying is a constant theme of the Christmas story. The Holy Family made a journey to Bethlehem and arrived homeless without proper shelter. The wise men made a pilgrimage from the east to worship at the cradle of Christ. And the shepherds journeyed from field to town in search of Jesus, the Savior of the world. In each case, they journeyed with others and relied on the companionship and kindness of others. Through physical and mental challenge, they found an inner strength. To this day, in times of uncertainty, these ways of living are treasured by all the great faiths and provide us with deep wells of hope, of resilience in the face of adversity, peace through forgiveness, simply getting to know our neighbors, and by showing respect to one another, creating new friendships. Indeed, as our world seems to spin ever faster, our journeying may pause to quieten our minds, in T.S. Eliot's words, at the still point of the turning world, and allow ourselves to renew. In this, with the great diversity of our communities, we can find the strength to ensure that right triumphs over wrong. It seems to me that we need to cherish the values of compassion and reconciliation, the way our Lord lived and died. This year, I've heard so many examples of this, both here and abroad. These stories of the triumph of courage over adversity give me hope. From our venerable military veterans to selfless humanitarian workers in this century's most dangerous conflict zones, to the ways in which individuals and communities display spontaneous bravery, instinctively placing themselves in harm's way to defend others. As I meet people of different faiths, I find it enormously encouraging to hear how much we have in common: a shared longing for peace and a deep respect for all life. If we can find time in our journey through life to think on these virtues, we can all make the future more hopeful. Of course, the greatest pilgrimage of all is the journey we celebrate today, the story of the one who came down to earth from heaven, whose shelter was a stable, and who shared his life with the poor and lowly. It was a pilgrimage with a purpose, heralded by angels, that there should be peace on earth. That prayer for peace and reconciliation, for doing to others as we would have them do to us, which rang out over the fields near Bethlehem more than 2,000 years ago, still reverberates from there and around the world today. It is a prayer for our times and our communities too, as we journey through our lives. So, with these words and my whole heart, I wish you all a most peaceful and very happy Christmas.
All caroling, all season, all